What is investment appraisal? Investment appraisal is a decision-making process of selecting and evaluating long-term investments. It requires a firm to make decisions with respect to investments in non-current assets such as purchasing new machines or replacing an existing asset with a new asset.
To calculate the initial outlay, first determine the cash outflow, which include the price of new machine, installation costs, modification costs, and shipping, bring to the total of costs to Rm 819,000. Next, we add the working capital adjustment, including an increase in inventory, increase for account payable, and training costs, resulting in the total cash outflow of Rm 938,000. From this, we subtract the cash inflow, which consists of sales proceeds from the old machine and the tax effect on its disposal. The tax gain or loss is calculated by subtracting the net book value from the selling price and multiply the result by the tax rate. In this case, the tax gain is Rm 19,200. The final net initial outlay amount Rn 838,800.
After initial outlay, I will explain about differential cash flow. As we can see, this table summarizes the differential cash flow for two periods, year 1 until 3, the left one, and year 4 until 5, the right one. Let me walk you through the calculation process. Let's go! First, let's calculate the benefits. We are seeing an increase in sales, less wastage, and trimmed salaries. For year 1 until 3, we got 260,000 ringgit, and for year 4 until 5, it gets even better, which is 330,000 ringgit. Not bad, right? Now, let's talk about the cost, because nothing comes for free, right? Of course, we need to consider the cost. For the cost, we got maintenance, overhead, advertisement, commission, and depreciation. This cost total 213,000 ringgit in both periods. Got to spend to grow, right? Next, after we deduct the cost from our benefits, here's the money we are left with before tax. Year 1 until 3, 47,000 ringgit, and for year 4 until 5, a bigger hole, 117,000 ringgit. The growth is real, guys. Then, for the next step, we will see tax. At 24%, we set aside 11,280 ringgit for year 1 until 3 and 28,080 ringgit for year 4 until 5. It stings, but hey, it's part of the game. But don't worry, guys, we are still winning. After tax, we are left with 35,720 ringgit for year 1 until 3 and a fantastic 88,920 ringgit for year 4 until 5. Now guys, here's the cool part. Depreciation is not an actual cash expense, so we add it back. That's 128,000 ringgit for both periods. More cash in hand. So, after everything said and done, our differential cash flow is 163,720 ringgit for year 1 until 3 and an impressive 216,920 ringgit for year 4 until 5. Jackpot! Remember guys, this calculation is not just numbers. It is a route map of how the business is growing and thriving. The jump from year 1 until 3 to year 4 until 5 show we are on the right track, making smarter moves and seeing real results. Alright everyone, let's wrap things up with the grand final of our financial journey, which is the terminal cash flow. This is where the story concludes, and we get to see how much value we are left with when everything winds down. Let's dive in. First, we have the salvage value. This is like giving a second life to our assets. By the end of the project, we recover 90,000 ringgit. Not bad for assets that have completed their mission, right? Next, we have the working capital recovery. think of this as getting back what we invested in the project's operation, like inventories and other resources. We are reclaiming a solid 60,000 ringgit. And of course, we cannot forget our dues, account payable, the amount we owe. Takes 20,000 ringgit out of the equation. And here it is, the grand total. After everything, our terminal cash flow adds up to a fantastic 130,000 ringgit. That's the final reward of all our hard work and smart decision.
Now let's move on to the payback period calculation. First, we calculate the cumulative cash flows for each year. As you can see from the table, in year 1, the differential cash flow is 163,720, and this is also the cumulative cash flow. By year 2, the cumulative cash flow increases to 327,440 after adding another 163,720. Similarly, this pattern continues until year 4, where the cumulative cash flow reaches 708,080 ringgit. However, our initial outlay is 838,800. This means we still need part of year 5 to recover the remaining balance. We calculate the payback period as follows. By simplifying this, we find the payback period to be 4.6 years. Since the payback period is more than 3 years, Susan Berhad should continue using the existing machine as it takes too long to recover the investment in the new machines.
The net present value, NPV, determines if an investment is profitable by accounting for the time value of money. In this case, year 0, it have initial outlay of 838,800 ringgit. For year 1 to year 3, the annual cash inflow is RM163,720 using the present value factor annuity at 12%, which total 2.4018. The present value adds up to RM393,223 ringgit. For year 4 to year 5, the cash inflow is RM260,920 ringgit, and the present value factor is 1.203, brings up a present value of 260,955 ringgit. When we sum all these present values, the resulting net present value is negative 184,622 ringgit. Based on this result, the recommendation for Swasta Berhad is to continue using the existing machine because the NPV is negative, indicating that the investment would lead to a loss instead of profitability.
What is small and medium enterprise or SME? Are business with a limited revenue, asset or employee. Through definition varies by the country and industry. They make up the majority of business globally, driving economic growth and creating jobs. SME are hub of innovation and entrepreneurship, playing a crucial role in strengthening local economy and building communities. Their flexibility and adaptability allow them to quickly respond to market change and size opportunity. Examples include local shop, small manufacturers, IT firm, and service provider. Business will rely on daily. SME may be a small in size, but they are powerful drive in the progress and development.
First, SMEs face several challenges that can impact their growth and sustainability, including first, financial constraint. SMEs often struggle to secure funding from banks and financial institutions due to lack of collateral, poor credit history, and complex loan approval processes. High interest rates and limited access to equity financing make it difficult to expand operations or invest in growth initiatives. Suggested solutions: explore alternative financing options such as government grants, microloans, and crowdfunding. Build a strong financial record and credit profile to increase the chances of securing loans. Engage with financial advisors to create a compelling business plan to attract investors. Second, technological advancement. Investing in digital transformation is essential to remain competitive, but SMEs may lack the necessary resources and expertise. Implementing and integrating new technologies can be costly and require training for employees. Suggested solutions: adopt cost-effective and scalable technology solutions that align with business needs. Provide training programs to upskill employees in digital tools back-end system, leverage cloud-based service to reduce the infrastructure costs and improve operational efficiency.
Another SMEs issue is human resource challenges. SMEs often struggle to attract and retain skilled talent due to budget constraints and limited career growth opportunities. Also, a limited access to training programs can hinder employee development and productivity. We can handle this challenge by offering competitive benefit and flexible work arrangement to attract talent. Also, develop internal training program and mentorship initiative to upskill employees, and also foster a positive work culture that encourage innovation and professional growth. The last SMEs issue is market competition. SME face intense competition from larger firms with extensive resource, advanced technology, and established brand presence. Also, differentiating products or service in a saturated market can be challenging, making it difficult to attract and retain customers. We can overcome this challenge by focus on niche market and provide specialized product or services. Also, leverage digital marketing strategies to enhance brand visibility and reach. And the last one is to build strong relationship with customers through personalized experience and loyalty program.
Net present value is the difference between the present value of the project's annual after-tax incremental cash flows and its initial investment. When making decisions about the investment, NPV should be prioritized. If the NPV is payback period techniques measures how quickly the firm can recover its initial outlay. It is the numbers of years needed for the project to return to its initial investment. A project is accepted if its payback period is less than or equals to the company's desired payback period. In this case, the company's desired payback period is 3 years and the project's payback period is 4.6 years. Net present value is the difference between the present value of the project's annual after-tax incremental cash flows and its initial investment. When making decisions about the investment, NPV should be prioritized. If the NPV is higher or equal to 0, the company should accept the project. However, if the NPV is negative, the company should reject the project. In this case, the value of NPV is negative. Based on both techniques, Swasta Berhad should continue using the existing machine because the payback period is more than 3 years and NPV is negative.